What's going on out there? It's always a lot of fun on the first of the month here. For those of you who follow me and are not brain damaged and are actually getting compounding interest on BlockFi, man, it's just easy. For the last few years, I've been able to pull a six-figure compounding passive income from BlockFi. High six figures, 2 years straight now, just on an interest-bearing account. It's not lending. That's not borrowing. It's just sitting there, liquid. Again, what a strategy. Do your own research. There's risk. Here we go. While people are signing in, let's do a little bit of homework here, or housekeeping for what that's worth. Again, BlockFi, lots of different products they offer. You can buy and sell crypto. You can get, I think it's a 50% LTV loan, or you can deposit crypto or into an interest-bearing account and get paid in kind or in their Flex program, which is really cool. I choose to get paid in Bitcoin. I have Ethereum, I have Bitcoin, and I have GUSD. People ask me oftentimes why I use GUSD. It's simply the transparency around their auditing function, and I like that the Winklevoss twins are behind it. Again, there's multiple levels of trust going on here. You're still working with a trusted third party. BlockFi is just a bank. They can't call themselves a bank, but they're just a bank. They're a bank that deals in crypto assets. It's that simple. Is it FDIC insured? No. But they have layers of insurance and duplication. So, you know, when you think about exit scamming, when you think about risk, when you think about them failing, they've got money. They've got tier one venture investors behind them. They're based in New York. There are people holding them accountable. We have Pomp sitting on the board. So Pomp gets a real good close look at the business, the health, etc. So here we are. BlockFi, thanks for their sponsorship. 3 weeks now behind, going parabolic. Haven't chosen any other sponsors at this point. We got them lining up. Big news. Dave Portnoy, I'm a fan. You know that. Looks like he's been watching Going Parabolic. He even tweeted out he hopes that his Penn National buddies are going parabolic and making lots of money. Then he followed me right up. So 1 + 1 = 2. I'm not a smart man, but I recognize patterns. Welcome aboard, Dave Portnoy, learning from, well, someone who knows a lot about crypto. How about that? Anyway, get money, get paid. Got a lot going on today. Also, it looks like somebody, and I'm not some kind of fitness guru or anything, so I don't want to get pulled into a lot of fitness challenges, but I've been challenged to do two things, which I'm pretty interested in and probably going to do it. One, someone said, Jason, will you do burpees for 1 hour straight and live stream that? Yeah, I'll do that. Two, someone said there's an 8-hour arm workout that you have to eat like 16 times and you grow an inch on your arms. Now, I already have silverback gorilla arms, and they're extra long too, so don't play with me. I'll reach to the screen, grab you, slap that face. But I'll add another inch on my arms. Let's go. So I'm probably going to do both of these things in the near future. You're welcome to join me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live or actually just tape it because I just don't know if I'm going to be broken doing an hour of burpees. It's not that exciting to me. It sounds like a lot of back pain, wrist pain, like hamstring pull. I don't know. Any of you in the live chat, you're welcome to join me in this ridiculous challenge. It may be fun, but let's go. All right, a lot of good stuff going on in the news. Let's go get it. What's going on with this thing? Oh yeah, before we get into news, crypto's kind of moving a little bit. I don't think it broke. I don't think Bitcoin broke 20,000, but let's go through it. So ETH is ripping. Had a high of 473. It's at 466.06. I bought $10,000 worth of ETH simply because you can't do anything with NFTs or move around the DeFi space unless you have a bag of ETH. So it's probably what's driving Ethereum. So I certainly have a bag. I don't keep a lot of it, but here, hold on a second. I don't know. I have to kill this incoming call. Sorry about that. So I have a bag of ETH, and it's doing pretty nice. I think I paid $425 for it recently. I just bought 10,000 of it, and I always like to see it go up. I buy NFTs with Ethereum or wrapped ETH. So if you're on Super Rare or if you're on Nifty Gateway or one of those places and you're interested in spending loads of money for gifts like I do, sometimes I'm not quite sure if it's smart, but I like supporting artists, and they've had a tough time during this economic slowdown. So why not support them? Another thing that happened, and I'm just being brutally honest with you all. I woke up in a panic on Saturday morning, and I just wanted to learn about Yearn, and I bought it at 18,000, and I've been sitting on it, and it's at 34,000, but it went all the way to 38 or 39,000. This thing is like ripping your face off. I think Yearn started like August 20th or something. It's just been around for just a very short time period, but man, it's absolutely ripping. The staking mechanisms are a little complex. I'm working through that, but it's simple. I don't have a lot of money in it, but it's something that I want to understand. Do your own research. It's really, really interesting stuff. So we went over Ethereum, went over Bitcoin. We didn't go over Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's at 11,854. Love it. Big green candle I woke up to this morning. Thought it was going to break through 12,000. And look, I'm just watching the corn grow. I have such a low time preference. I want Bitcoin to be boring and continue to grind its way to a new all-time high. Someone asked in the comments, the live chat, I think it was Joshua, when Bitcoin all-time high. I still stand by my feeling that 150 days post the halving, right? The halving happened in May of 2020. For those of you who don't know what the halving is, it's when we have an unbelievable supply shock in Bitcoin due to the Bitcoin, let's say, monetary policy. It cuts the reward for mining in half every 4 years, or 200,000 or so blocks, I think it is. I may be inaccurate on that. I have to check that. But nonetheless, every 4 years, you get this supply shock. And if there's still demand for something, and you understand supply and demand economics, if I cut the supply in half, but demand stays the same or increases, price should go up or be supported. So it's just basic. So you see Plan B's work with stock to flow FX. It's super awesome. He just updated it. You got your fourth red dot right on target. Can it be this simple? I mean, can it be this simple? That's what I keep asking myself. Can this thing move this predictably? Can it be this simple? The answer is probably going to be yes. For the first time, you know it. I know it. Plan B knows it. Everyone's watching it. Too good to be true, but it's probably true. And you're going to look like an effing legend for holding Bitcoin when this all goes down. It's slow. It's boring. It's good money. I'm just checking my calendar. I think I have a ton of stuff to do today. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah. All right. So Joshua, you got that. Active Simru outdoor adventure activities. What a name. Pomp on board is a massive plus. Yeah, Pomp's a smart guy. My brother, Brandon Marshall, was watching yesterday's stream and just got the notification for today's. Let's go. Don't just like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Man, I appreciate that. Please like the video. That's what helps it get distribution, and subscribe to the channel. X3 Lifestyle, Wu-Tang Clan forever. I love it. Let's see, Francisco. Good morning. What's going on, broski? All right, let's get into the news. A lot of good stuff happening. So I was going to talk a little bit of real estate today. So apartment values stay solid in private market despite falling rents. Some investors are willing to pay near pre-pandemic prices for rental apartment buildings despite the weak economy's downward pressure on occupancies and rents. I've seen that here in Raleigh as well. If you're out there buying rental property right now, or single family or multifamily homes here in Raleigh, very, very difficult market. Definitely a seller's market, not a lot of demand. I'm sure that's going to push construction prices up. And I think in our discussion today is I'll touch on construction and how that's affected. You know, if you trace or do a trace analysis of where the money goes, right? If you have low inventory on retail, low inventory on residential, single family, multifamily, right? Now you've got people building, right? So you're going to want to build into that need. So you're going to have construction prices going up. Then you're going to get commodities prices going up, right? Because metal studs, wood, it's all good for the economy. Hopefully that will lift unemployment and trade workers will come back online. And all of this is kind of good news, right? Better news, not just better bad news, but better news. I think we're moving in the right direction here. So very cool. Consider one of the biggest multifamily deals of 2020 announced Monday by Los Angeles-based CIM Group. Its purchase of the Southern Towers, a 2,346 apartment property, including 5 16-story towers in Alexandria, Virginia. The price was about $500 million, which is in the range of what market participants expected Southern Towers to go for pre-COVID. According to people familiar with the matter, one of these people said that the CIM or SIM is paying a discount in the single percentage points off the highest non-bidding bid that the seller received before the pandemic hit. So what gives? Southern Towers has held its value partly because it's located in a relatively strong employment market. It is close to Washington, D.C. and the Pentagon, as well as the second headquarters, as well as the second headquarters to Amazon.com. Or they're not there yet, I don't believe. So let's rephrase that. I think Amazon's building its second headquarters in Northern Virginia. So pretty cool. What kind of rents are these guys commanding? The average rent at Southern Towers is about $1,400 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. It's pretty expensive, but it's saying it's a relatively low price for the region. Demand tends to be stronger for more affordable apartments during a recession because a large number of renters who are worried about the jobs trade down for more expensive units. So anyway, strong signal for residential. I love multifamily residential investments. Nice annuity, nice cash flow, protects you from occupancy or lack thereof, occupancy issues. So a number of you that follow me are in the real estate game. I think owning real estate's never a bad thing. And I also subscribe to using leverage on real estate. I don't mind that strategy as long as you don't go crazy with it and can always cover your debt service. Just make sure that I think the ratio is about 60%. You don't want to have more than 60% leverage. I've seen some people get wrecked. Most of them were construction guys who were building during these housing bubbles, and they got way over leveraged, and the bank called their bluff and shut them down. Okay, here we go. So demand for houses boosts home construction, just as we were contemplating. A surge in home buying demand and limited inventory for existing homes is spurring construction to help fill the gap. Duh. Home builders attribute their robust sales to low interest rates, a shortage of existing homes for sale, and consumer willingness to move further from city centers in exchange for more space. I think that's an interesting thesis that I'm not sure will play out, but I think it may. I think people are interested in moving away from big cities. A lot of people are going to work from home or considering working from home part-time. They don't want to travel. They've proven efficiencies, and businesses have decentralized their workforces. So people want walkability. They want things that make their lives more convenient. They're not interested in hour-long, 2-hour-long commutes. They're not interested in public transportation. And you can see people send me like shots of Manhattan, and it doesn't look the same. There's not the same amount of people moving around the city as there once was. And I wonder if that will ever come back to the way it was. So anyway, new single-family home sales rose 13.9% in July from June to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 901,000, the highest level since December of 2006. According to the Commerce Department, single-family housing starts, a measure of U.S. home building, rose 8.2% in July from June to the highest seasonally adjusted annual rate since February. So again, just follow the money. You've got high demand for rental. That's a hot space to buy. Now you've got a lack of inventory. So here come the construction guys building. So land ownership, you're going to be able to flip that. You've got construction. And anytime the construction guys get fired up, there you go, Lowe's, Home Depot, commodities trade, just follow the money. All right, let's see what we got here. Devin Jensen, Jason, what would you recommend for new crypto investors if you had $5K to invest? Look, I always say do your own research, but from my perspective, I'd take the $5,000, I'd put it in BlockFi or Gemini, I'd buy Bitcoin, and I would hold it, or I'd put it in an interest-bearing account. I know it's boring, but I don't think I can recommend to you an investment opportunity that has the upside potential and the downside risk mitigation that Bitcoin has right now. You've got 12 years of consistent performance for the asset. You've got very, very smart people exhausting themselves, putting their credibility on the line. I mean, I read a tome written by Raoul Pal, and you should check it out. He recommended 3 books to read and literally said that he's probably had irresponsibly overcommitted in Bitcoin in terms of his financial investment. I probably am saying the same thing as when I go to the street and I raise money for our fund. I talk to institutional investors about putting 1% to 5% of their net worth or their AUM into the space, whereas I have 15%, maybe more, in Bitcoin and blockchain investments, equity investments in companies. So, I probably am overweight in the space, but that's my answer to you. Bitcoin solely. Move that Bitcoin to BlockFi and earn, $5,000 to get you half a Bitcoin, a little bit less than half a Bitcoin. You'll earn 6% APY on that, and you get paid in Bitcoin, and then it compounds. Come on now. This is too easy. Brandon Marshall, here in the Bay Area, we can afford to have some folks leave. Real estate prices are too high. Well, I think people are leaving the Bay Area. Real estate's crazy there, but we'll see how it all works out. King Cardano, Devin Jensen, Jason, what would you recommend for new crypto investor? If you had, we already answered that. You can call all in ADA and put it on Dadulus and stake it. I don't even know what that means. Are you speaking English, man? All right. Gref Betty, residential goes into the too hard box for me. I chose a few years ago to stay in the commercial focused on logistics buildings. I'm in Brazil, by the way, so don't know about logistics. I think your statement is accurate. Having single family or multifamily residential real estate and managing that yourself, you save 5-10% per month, rather than hiring a third party to do it. But you have to deal with the calls. So look, it's not as passive as some people think. The next level is having commercial real estate with triple net leases with tier 1 tenants that are responsible for everything. Like, don't call me unless a meteor hits the building. And that's, you can put 10, 15-year leases in place. I have a bunch of real estate like that, and I do enjoy that. That feels more like an annuity. But your point is well taken and well made. There is a bit of a headache, but you got to love it. Look, for me, having multiple streams of income, diversified, real stuff I understand, it makes my life easier, actually. Allows me some flexibility. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to give you guys are options to diversify the way you think about life, the way you think about making money, and then you kind of go nuts and YOLO a little bit. Jake Myers, bought a bit of home building stock recently. Good to hear your opinion on real estate. Yep, just follow the money. I mean, it's that easy. Just follow the money. Really cool article on Walmart today in the business section of Wall Street Journal. So Walmart tries again to find its answer to Amazon Prime. I'd be really interested in what Walmart stock's doing. I think Walmart is going to be the group that buys TikTok, and I think their stock will explode when that happens. I don't own Walmart. I don't own TikTok. I don't own any stocks. I'm just telling you how I think. Seems too easy, right? And Walmart, the reason that they're a good partner for TikTok is it's their answer in the game of chess to what Amazon's doing in Amazon Prime, right? So here we go. Walmart is up 3.6% this morning, trying again to build a membership program that can rival Amazon Prime, the Amazon.com Inc. service with more than 150 members. Amazon is an absolute beast. On September 15th, the retail giant will launch Walmart Plus, a $98 a year membership that includes free grocery delivery, really interesting, a discount on gas, that's interesting. They have Walmart parking lots, gas stations, and the ability to check out via a mobile phone in stores, so you don't even have to wait in lines. Boy, that's an interesting technology play. When is this happening? September 15th. Seems like a stock buying opportunity there. Members can get free home delivery for some of the roughly 130,000 items, including fresh fruit, food, toilet paper, or electronics sold in an average Walmart store. Delivery from Walmart stores for non-members typically costs around $9 per order. The new program doesn't include free delivery from Walmart.com, which sells millions of items. Walmart offers free shipping on most web orders above $35. So really interesting stuff. Didn't mention TikTok. I think TikTok is the sleeper there. That's really what will supercharge the stock to go up. But you got this event on September 15th. Seems like it's tradable. Again, I'm not a stock trader. Do your own research. Walmart, let's go. Seems simple. Next title, property report, retail eviction proceedings pick up as economy restarts. So this was an interesting thing that was going on. We went from like shutting down our economy March 18th or so. We've been asleep, but recovering now. And a lot of people stopped paying their rent. Definitely a lot of small businesses weren't paying their rent. They had rent deferral, and unfortunately they shut down their businesses. It's very hard to evict people, specifically really hard to evict families or people living in apartments, single family homes, etc. Could take up to 6 months to get an eviction. Retail is a little bit easier. If they don't pay their rent, you can pretty much padlock the door, but it's still a pain. I hate that. I don't ever want to evict someone. I don't ever want to evict a business, but you want to try to figure things out. But here we go. Some tenants, particularly those from apparel, fitness, and theater sectors, continue to struggle with rent payments even as coronavirus shutdown lifts. My gym is still not opened. I hear sometime mid-September we may hear about it opening, but man, I can't imagine being a gym owner in North Carolina. Absolutely wrecked. Looks like the theater industry and social distancing is starting to pick up a little bit, and people want to go back to the movies. I thought that industry was completely dead. Airlines dead, 70% down. But we'll see. We'll see if it comes back. Proceedings for the eviction of retail tenants are picking up across the country as courts reopen and states' moratoriums on evictions are expiring or getting curtailed as the economy reopens. In Miami, a luxury shopping center landlord began legal proceedings to evict Saks Fifth Avenue 2 weeks ago for non-payment of rent, accounting to $1.9 million as of early July. Can you imagine? You own a mall, and the mall's already a shit show, and you have to evict your anchor tenant, Saks Fifth Avenue. I mean, on what planet are we on right now? Elon Musk, come get me. I don't like this planet. This planet's too confusing. Saks Fifth Avenue is where I buy my cologne. That cologne that makes me smell so good. Everybody always asking me, Jason, why do you smell so good? My answer, it's my cologne. I get it from Saks Fifth Avenue. But what happens when they evict Saks Fifth Avenue? How am I going to get my cologne? How am I going to smell so good? These are the questions I'm asking right now on this crazy planet. Get me out of here. I want the planet where I can get my cologne, where I smell so good. All right. Let's see what we got going on in here. Ellie Estrada, people need to leave Miami. It's too damn expensive here. I like Miami. I like going to, what's that place I go hang out? There's a pool at this place called the Delano Hotel. The Delano Hotel. You got to check that place out. The pool is absolutely fire. You just sit there and you just look straight ahead, especially if you're there with your family. But Delano, I think it's Delano. That hotel is absolutely, it's fire. It's so much fun. Go check it out. I like Miami. Jack Myers bought a good bit of, we already said that one. Let's see. Coin Collector says Orange Man bad. I don't know. This whole thing is bad, I think. Nicholas Reckner, check it out and you can use it for reference. It's called Reckner Report. I don't know what Reckner Report is, man. What are you shilling the Reckner Report here? Coin Collector, Tom Ford now available on Amazon. Oh, he's shilling his cologne. I never said the kind of cologne I wear, but I'm telling you, you're around me, you're going to say, that dude smells good. He smells good, man. I don't know what you're wearing. People do that. They try to figure out what I'm wearing. Girls and guys. I'll be at the gym. Excuse me, sir. What kind of cologne are you wearing? I don't tell them. I say, get away from me. I'm trying to work out. Brandon Marshall says you don't need cologne when you don't have oxygen. Fair point. Fair point. You don't need any cologne if you don't have oxygen. Got any other words of advice here? You're making me blush. Peter Chow. This is why I love this channel. And we love you. I don't know where the cats are right now, but I hear a bunch of stomping. I hope you don't hear that. 209 Wake Up. Probably hard for you to believe, but Elon Musk is an actor, kind of like the Easter Bunny. I don't believe that one bit. How dare you? How dare you? Have you seen the Tesla stock? Have you seen it? It's crazy. Speaking of Elon Musk, Tesla to sell up to $5 billion in stock. Oh, watch out. What does this mean? Looks like they're working with the banks to unload some stock there. Tesla Inc. said it planned to raise up to $5 billion in stock offerings from time to time. The return to capital markets comes after the electric vehicle maker's 5-for-1 split Monday, which sent shares up 13% to $498.32. So what happened? I thought Tesla was up 2,000 some odd dollars. Well, it split. Now it's at $500. I would not short this stock. I don't own Tesla. I don't short stocks. I'm just telling you, shorting Tesla is like shorting humanity. And Elon Musk, whether he's a magical space creature or like the Easter Bunny, as you say, I don't believe it. I think the guy's a smart guy. He's working on awesome projects. I love his passion. I can't wait to get Neuralink. I definitely want to get that. I think it'd be really cool to be able to tap into the internet and all the information that humans have aggregated and just recall it instantaneously in my brain. I mean, how could you not want that? I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. I guess until someone like SIM swaps your brain for like a frog or something, that would kind of suck. You're just walking around ribbiting and eating bugs and stuff. Ugh. Hopefully he figures that out. All right. Yeah, Delano. You sure it's not Delano? Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I thought it was Delano. It's not. I don't think it's Delano. Ellie Estrada is saying Delano. No, Delano. It's Delano. All right. What else we got? This was bad. Yesterday we were talking about the CEO of McDonald's. This guy was he wasn't making your fries full. He wasn't giving you milky shakes and Happy Meals. He was sending nudes to his employees. I mean, he's lost it. This guy, he should be focusing on Happy Meals and burgers and not nudes. I mean, what is going on? So anyway, for more kind of nonsense from McDonald's sued by black ex-franchisee owners for racial discrimination. Let's see what this says. Several dozen former McDonald's Corp, McDonald's down 0.33%, franchisees sued the burger giant, alleging it unfairly treated black owners by selling them subpar stores and failing to support their businesses. The lawsuit, filed Monday night in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, accused McDonald's of steering black franchisees to restaurants in undesirable locations in inner cities for years. Those restaurants were destined to fail and often had lower sales and higher operating costs, according to the lawsuit. The black former franchisees say their annual average sales of $2 million were $700,000 below the national average for U.S. McDonald's owners between 2011 and 2016, according to the suit. Many of the 52 former owners from 18 states, including Georgia, Texas, and New York, said they lost their businesses in the past 4 years. McDonald's denied the allegations of discrimination against franchisees and said they didn't reflect the company's work as a partner in small business community. I don't know. That one seems, it could be possible. Seems like a bit of a rationalization. I mean, look, this is free market capitalism, and I'm sure there are plenty of McDonald's in urban environments that are absolutely crushing it. So, look, I don't know. I hope that McDonald's wasn't selling people shitty products, sending out nudes, not making milky shakes, not getting them Happy Meals right, not filling up them fries the right way. I can't stand when you get crushed ice in a cup and they give you a little splash of Sprite and you take a sip and it's gone. I ordered a large because I'm thirsty. You put all this ice in here. You know who taught me that trick? Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe used to do that same thing with the ice trick. Uncle Joe owned a concession stand in a bowling alley in Jensen Beach, Florida, and he used to pull that shenanigans. Uncle Joe, shame on you. I love you, but that ice trick, man, when you're thirsty, you don't want someone pulling them shenanigans. I don't even think you gave free refills. All right. Let's see what we got. Harry Flood. Elon's Neuralink is crazy. I love it. I can't wait to do it. And let's check in on the price of Bitcoin one more time, and then let's shut this down. I love you guys. This is so much fun. I can't believe I get paid to do this. I don't get paid to do this. Well, I get paid a little bit to do it. All right, Bitcoin's at $11,876. Let's go, Bitcoin. I'm ready to get paid. I got a lot of friends. Let me hit this real quick before I go. I got a lot of friends and a lot of people like that I've never met in real life, but that I really do enjoy talking to on crypto Twitter and here on the live chat on YouTube. And I want so badly for Bitcoin and whatever projects that you're heavily invested in to absolutely go up so high that it melts your face, your computer screen. Like you can't stop laughing. People are like, dude, why are you laughing so much? It's because you're so rich. You became so rich. You're just laughing all the time. You just laugh. You just laugh and you're happy. People are like, stop being so happy. You say, I can't. I'm so rich. I can't stop being happy. That's what I want for you. I want you to achieve that kind of wealth so that you don't have to worry about broken down car or supporting your family as they made bad decisions. You can take care of things. If you need to take care of them, you can enjoy your life. You can read a book, read a lot of books, go to the beach, you get a little bit of control. That's what I want for you. You know what I'm saying? Because when the man comes, he starts to push you around a little bit. Hey, start sweeping. You're not moving fast enough. Go get me some cake. No, I ain't getting you cake. I'm out. Get your own cake.